Hi, everybody. Good morning. Meteorologist Scot Haney in the First Alert Forecast Center at Channel 3. Nice to see all of you. Welcome to our all-new First Alert Weather Extra, streaming right here on WFSB Plus. It's nice to see you on this gorgeous Monday morning. Had a little bit of fog earlier this morning, but that's burning off now as the morning wears on, which is some good news. So visibility is improving dramatically as we speak. You can find us on Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV, bringing you even more ways to stay ahead of the weather. Yes, we're streaming live weekdays at 8 a.m. and again at 9:30 p.m., giving you an in-depth look at your forecast to help you plan your day and week. So be sure to join us every morning and evening on WFSB Plus for our First Alert Weather Extra. All right, let's jump into it. All right, now today is I think it's an important day. I don't know if you're going to think so, but the sun sets at 7 o'clock. So this is the last time this year that the sun sets in the 7 o'clock hour. That's pretty remarkable, September 15th. We've been watching for this day, August 8th, 8 p.m., August 16th, 7:49 p.m., and then today, September 15th, 7 p.m. So tomorrow the sun sets in the 6 o'clock hour. Brutal, right? Oh, fall is coming. As a matter of fact, fall arrives 1 week from today. And it's going to feel like summer out there this week, so good news. You can get out there and enjoy. First Alert Live Radar, the only live radar in Connecticut scanning dry. There's the visibility now at a perfect 10, with the exception of New Haven at 9. Not a big deal, but there's just a touch of fog paralleling the Connecticut River, so just be careful out there. But for the most part, all of our reporting stations, with the exception of Tolland and New Haven, coming in at a perfect 10. All right, going to the Big E today, you have picked a winner. Abundant sunny skies, temperatures near 80 degrees in West Springfield, with, again, really nice weather conditions, fairly comfortable levels of humidity, bright golden sunshine. Looks like a really nice day of weather, so get out there and enjoy it. Satellite and radar, what I'm going to do is we're good. We do have a little bit of cloud coverage out there this morning. Not a big deal. It's mostly sunny. And then I'm going to widen out the shot. You're going to notice some scattered showers just underneath the banner there, the ledger. But high pressure is to our north, and that high pressure is going to be in control today and tomorrow. By Wednesday, it does start to relinquish control a little bit, and that will allow an area of low pressure to sneak in to the state Wednesday with some mostly cloudy skies and a few passing showers. Rocky Hill, not bad. Not bad at all. There was much foggier conditions earlier this morning, but as you can see now, the skyline of Hartford prevails. And here is Middletown, also looking good. You can see Route 9 moving along nicely at the bottom of your screen. The fog is burning off under mostly sunny skies, and that's what you can expect today, abundantly sunny skies. So we want you to get out there and enjoy. Temperatures, all right, Norwich, you were at 51 in our last hour, now up to 58 in the 8 o'clock hour, 58 in Tolland, 58 in Groton. Those are the cool spots. Typical overnight low is about 54, so we're doing a bunch better than that. 65 in New Haven and in Bridgeport. Those are some good-looking numbers, right? And we'll take you out into the bus. The kids are getting on the bus. They will be outside for recess today. Partly to mostly sunny skies for the ride home, and shorts and T-shirts. They can get away with it today as the temperature will be closing in on the 80-degree mark. Now, your allergy forecast, it's low. Ragweed and grasses are the culprits, but the allergy forecast for the next 3 days is low, and that is some good news. You'll notice it gets a little bit higher tomorrow and Wednesday, but not a big deal. All right, let's take a look at First Alert Futurecast, tomorrow's weather today. Sun today. Clear, partly to cloudy skies tonight. There, the partly cloudy skies roll in at 2 a.m. in the morning. And then tomorrow's another mostly sunny day. Now, here comes Wednesday. Very early in the morning, some scattered showers. Not a washout. And you'll notice over the Big E in West Springfield, we're dry because you guys are furthest away in our forecast map, away from that area of low pressure to our south. This is 1 p.m. Wednesday. Maybe an isolated shower, but it doesn't look like a big deal. 6 p.m., a couple of isolated showers, and then very early Thursday morning, there could be an isolated shower, giving way to partly cloudy skies. There is Perry, the peregrine falcon in Torrington. He shows up at 7 a.m. every morning on our Torrington iCam. It's lovely to have him. So majestic to see the plumage there. What a beautiful bird. He's just kind of chilling and resting right in front of our iCam there so we can check him out. There he is. Hey, Perry. How are you? Looking good? Yeah, you're looking mighty fine this morning. What a beautiful bird that is. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, we'll take you out and show you, explain to you what's going on. High pressure in control. You'll see it under the Futurecast banner. But you'll also notice a cold front moves through, relatively moisture starved today, so we're good. Now, here comes the area of low pressure to our south. That's going to slowly climb the coast. This is tomorrow afternoon. We're still good, high pressure in control, but you'll notice that big L getting a little bit closer by 5 a.m. Wednesday. Some scattered showers, and they'll continue probably into some very light scattered shower activity into Thursday morning. So the week ahead starts and ends on a bright note. Today and tomorrow, beautiful. Wednesday, a little fly in the ointment with the mostly cloudy skies and a passing shower. And then Thursday, a passing shower Thursday morning, giving way to partial clearing. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday look great. So we're hoping for the Connecticut day at the Big E. It's dry and fairly comfortable in terms of temperatures. And then the upcoming weekend is sunny and cool. Really nice weekend coming up, fall-like for the UConn game, which I'm going to be at. I hope you can join me at the UConn game as they play at the Rent this Saturday at 3:30. Temperatures out there, once again, in the upper 50s, low 60s. We are up basically 1 to 4 degrees better than where we were 24 hours ago. The dew points, fairly comfortable, 60 and 63, a little bit muggy in New Haven and Chester, but not a big deal. And the dew point trend is our friend this week with pleasant conditions right across the board. Look at Saturday and Sunday at flat lines, no humidity. Wind speed sustained right now 3 to 7 to 9 at Brainerd, also not a big deal. Now we got to 79 degrees yesterday, 78 on Saturday. It was a pretty warm weekend with above average temperatures. The red boxes indicate above average, the blue boxes indicate below average, the gray boxes indicate exactly even. So haven't had too many of the exactly even days. And the chance for wet paws today and tomorrow is low. Wednesday it does grow a little bit with those isolated showers. So your forecast for today calls for mostly sunny skies, temperatures topping out close to 80 degrees in inland Connecticut. More of the same for the immediate shoreline in the mid to upper 80s, a little bit cooler in southeast Connecticut. Tonight we'll call it partly cloudy. And if you're playing golf like I am today at the Hartford Golf Club for Hartford Healthcare, you have picked a winner. Temperatures between 12 and 5, getting close to 78 to 80 degrees with mostly sunny skies. So there's the forecast, dry, abundantly sunny. Sun was up at 6:31. Again, the sun sets at 7 p.m. Temperatures in the upper 70s to near 80 at Brainerd and Bradley. Nice day of weather coming up. Overnight lows tonight a little bit cooler than where they were this morning. We're talking about upper 40s, low 50s. So mainly clear, a little bit cooler than it was this morning. And then your 7-day forecast includes 79 tomorrow, nice day. 77 Wednesday with some passing showers. We're hoping it stays dry at the Big E because it is Connecticut Day and we're going to be broadcasting live there. Thursday, mostly cloudy to start, maybe a passing shower in the morning. And then Thursday afternoon, partial clearing. Friday, Saturday, Sunday looking good. Friday, summer-like with a temperature of 82 degrees, a beach day. Don't forget the lifeguards are not on duty. And then Saturday and Sunday, a touch of autumn with temperatures in the low 70s. Look at the overnight low Saturday into Sunday, 48 degrees. That's going to be a cool night. A touch of autumn is in the air. And here come your shoreline highs, pretty equivalent to where we are headed inland. So real nice forecast for most of this week, with the exception of Wednesday, mostly cloudy with a few passing showers. Again, we want to welcome you to the all-new First Alert Weather Extra, streaming right here on WFSB+. You can find us on Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV, bringing you even more ways to stay ahead of the weather. Streaming weekdays, 8 a.m. and 9:30 p.m., giving you an in-depth look at your forecast to help you plan your day and week. Be sure to join us every morning and evening on WFSB Plus for our First Alert Weather Extra. Where are you going to get this kind of information, right? Okay, I'm meteorologist Scot Haney in the First Alert Forecast Center at Channel 3. If you need me, shaney@wfsb.com. That's my email. I'll get back to you. In the meantime, have a great, safe, and healthy Monday. Take care.